How do you think you could address that to the moms who may like, I want to have a divorce, but I'm afraid for the kid because like what the impact will make on them, or like, how do I kind of like help them through that process, with that transition?
Well, like I said, I mean, everything I say has the caveat of where I'm coming from the position of, let's say you're arguing all the time, you're not
Yeah.
happy, but at your core, each of you is a genuinely semi-okay kind of person.
Yeah.
You're married to someone who you're just not getting along with. And I want to put, the moms who are afraid into their own little, you know, safe little bucket and go, that's when you need to be even more strategic and you need
Mhm.
to find resources, find support, and move slowly.
Yeah.
But if we're going into, people who are wanting to have a happy divorce, and I think if I can just grab those women and go, the ones that are afraid that the dad won't step up, you're not going to know unless you let him step up. And you'll be amazed. There's only good things that can come of it if you both come at it from a supportive angle. So, those people who are married and, the wife leaves the dad with the kids and he goes, you didn't give me a list of what to do with the kids. So very quickly she'll find that he'll step up and the kids will be happier because they have the one-on-one time with their dad. They're seeing their dad step up and be forced initially, but then it'll just become second nature to plan the meals,
Mhm.
be the book reader at night, tape over the scraped knee, and that can only enrich his relationship with his kids. So it's not just, oh, I hurt myself, run to mom. It's I hurt myself, I'm safe to run to dad as well. And I
Mm.
feel like that's the really beautiful thing that comes from a happy divorce. And
Yeah.
I know, my divorce is not happy, like we, argue all the time, but we're in a good spot now. And I think that
Mhm.
comes from being very, you know, in a way, I always say kids are a blessing in a divorce sometimes because, they're always a blessing, but
Yeah.
it forces you to be pragmatic. You can't just go, ah, fuck it, I'm out of here, see you later.
Right.
You have to really conjure your Obama level diplomacy and go, okay, all right, and really turn the other cheek a lot. But it's very rewarding when you
Yeah.
can get through the hard times. So I always just say to people, yes, it's hard and it is going to feel awkward for him if he's not used to parenting
Yeah.
or being the main parent, but it can only help the kids.
The Self Hype Podcast. The Self Hype Podcast. The Self Hype Podcast.